Now, everything has been laid out. Not completely, not perfectly, but enough. You have seen the pattern. You have seen the structure. You have seen why it disappears. You have seen why it fragments. And now, there is only one question left. Where are you? Not as an idea, not as a belief, but in reality. Where are you in what you are seeing? Because everything we have seen so far leads to this. Not more explanation, not deeper understanding. Position. Where are you standing? Now, think carefully. When you read, how do you relate to what is in front of you? Do you observe it? Do you analyze it? Do you try to understand it? Or do you recognize that you are already within it? Because this is the difference that changes everything. You can observe something without being part of it. You can understand something without being inside it. You can explain something without ever being affected by it. And that is exactly what most people do. They stand outside. They read. They understand. But they never enter. And because they never enter, nothing remains. Now, listen carefully. John 15:5. I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever abides in me, and I in him, he it is that bears much fruit. Notice the word. Not understand, not learn, not analyze. Abide, remain, stay. Now, ask yourself honestly, have you been abiding? Or have you been visiting? Think about it. You read, you understand, you leave, you return later, you leave again. That is not abiding. That is visiting. And visiting does not create stability. It creates repetition. Return. Leave. Return. Leave. And this is exactly what you have been experiencing. Not failure. Pattern. Now, consider something deeper. If you are not outside, then what does it mean to abide? It does not mean moving into something new. It means recognizing where you already are. You are not trying to enter. You are learning to remain. And that is completely different. Because remaining does not require effort in the same way. You do not try to remain in reality. You already are. Now, everything becomes clear. The reason nothing stayed is not because you failed. It is because you were not remaining. You were visiting. And visiting always ends. Now, stay here. Because this is the turning point. Not a dramatic moment. Not a sudden realization, but a quiet shift. from visiting to remaining, from approaching to recognizing, from outside to within. Now, go back one more time to that moment of clarity. That moment when something aligned. That moment when it felt real. What if that moment was not something you created? What if it was something you briefly stopped resisting? What if, for a moment, you were not visiting? You were remaining. And that is why it felt different. That is why it held together. That is why it felt real. Not because you understood more, but because you were finally in the right position. Now, everything changes. Because now the goal is no longer to understand. It is to remain. Not by effort, not by trying harder, but by recognizing what is already true. You are not outside. You are not approaching. You are not moving towards something. You are already within. And once that is seen, everything begins to settle. Not all at once, not perfectly, but steadily. Because now you are no longer rebuilding something every time. You are beginning to live within it. And when you live within something, you do not lose it when you look away. You remain. Now, one final question. Not for later, not for reflection, but for now. Where are you?